Look at this, Dad. Look how we're living. Let's hustle big. I know the players, and I know the game. Hey, come on, Dad. I can do this. And we can do this. We can fix our lives and be a family again.
Man don't do blood, man don't crip. Man's from London, man just sick. A real top shutter, man runs his strip. But still keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. The man will sneak in your clique as the plug for bricks and cause pure disloyalty with their evil tricks. Introduce you to women that are police chicks. That ain't the plug in the Porsche, that's a police whip. The other day, couple man went on a jewelry lick. Couple real OGs and white boy Rick came out the store with jewels, but they all got nicked. The feds were waiting there patiently, they all got tricked. All because they brought in this white boy Rick. Introduced him to the gully in the Gaza Strip. Thought he was cool in his Gucci and his Prada shit. He ain't your friend, that's a fed, that's white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. Man's got no sense, just cares about drip. No loyalty, just wants to be slick. That's why it's easy for a man like Rick to come around, set you up till you all get nicked. Some guys were on the block chillin'. A man walks on the block, starts killing, blood spilling. The barrel still spinning, kills everyone, then he walks off grinning. Then goes to his friends that brought him in and sees hold his gun while I go on the run. The goon takes the gun, absolutely dumb. See Rick, he's slick, his loyalty's next to none. The next day the friend wakes up to oi, don't move. Armed feds in his crib searching all the rooms. Found the gun in the cupboard right next to the broom. He got tricked by Rick and ain't coming back soon. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. Be careful who you call your friends, especially them new youths you bring to the ends. That's always bragging about drugs and skangs. You never see them hustling, but they're driving the Benz. Chain swinging, blinging, the name's always ringing. Come around begging and bringing, hyped and sinning, moving like they're winning. The type in sight killing, real life policemen playing the villain. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you got to be careful of that white boy Rick. White boy Rick, you better keep an eye out for that white boy Rick.